Do you guys want the best research and information for every college basketball matchup? Well, this is the video for you. Stay tuned as I'm going to cover every single matchup and help you guys potentially win your bets today. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Big college basketball slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys know when I am posting every single day. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Be sure to check the descriptions, guys. I post all the picks and timestamps. If you want to jump around, go in the description, find the matchup you want. That's what I recommend you do. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Going to be start covering college basketball, guys, so make sure you leave a like on that video. And here we go. Big slate today, starting with Arkansas versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M opening up as an 8-point home favorite with the over-under at 141. Arkansas coming into this matchup 15-9. Texas A&M 19-5. Head-to-head, Arkansas 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. 2-1 covering the spread. Arkansas coming off an LSU win, 70-58. A&M, they're on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Georgia win. Arkansas currently, they haven't been that great against A&M, but they are 5-1 covering the spread right now. A&M, they play very good at home, 12-1 at home. The last time Arkansas, they haven't really been that big dogs. Last time they were 8.5 to 9-point dogs was against Kentucky, and they won that game outright by 10. Just looking at some of these games, 6.5-point dogs, 5.5-point dogs. They've covered all these against Texas, against Bama here. We're getting towards the home stretch here before March Madness, so these are very important games. A&M very good at home. Both teams good covering the spread here. This is just a big number. This is a big game for Arkansas. I'm liking the 8 points on the road from Arkansas. I really do. Coming off a nice win. We know A&M's played well here recently, but haven't really seen Arkansas fail to cover one of these bigger spreads lately. They've been very good at it. So I'm going to take a shot with Arkansas plus 8 on the road today. I love that number. Next matchup, we got Clemson versus Florida State. Clemson opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 143. Clemson coming into this matchup 20-5. Florida State 15-9. Head-to-head Clemson 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 8-2 covering the spread. Clemson, coming off a big North Carolina win by 20. And they're coming off a Duke win. These are two pretty signature wins Clemson's coming off of. They played FSU on January 11th. Beat them by 20, 77-57. Florida State on a 2-game winning streak here. But Clemson 5-0 against Florida State. 6-1 covering against Florida State, where they've been really good. The overs hitting Clemson's 5 of their last 7. Florida State just 2-4 covering the spread. Yeah, I think I love Clemson. They're on a roll right now, especially the 2-game streak they're on, coming off some big wins. Been very dominant against Florida State. Give me Clemson minus 4.5 at money line on the road. Next matchup, we got Vanderbilt versus Tennessee. Tennessee opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 140. Vanderbilt coming into this matchup 17-7. Tennessee 20-5. Head-to-head, Tennessee 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Vanderbilt, they're coming off an Auburn loss. Last time they played Tennessee, though, January 18th, they beat them 76-75. So nice win for Vandy. Tennessee, they're coming off a Kentucky loss. Vanderbilt hasn't been great right now, but against Tennessee, they're 5-1 covering against Tennessee, which is very intriguing. Only 2-13 against Tennessee. Haven't beat Tennessee that often. Tennessee 13-1 at home. The unders hitting Tennessee's 8 of their last 12 against Vanderbilt. Yeah, this one's tough because let's see. I'm looking at just some double-digit spreads from Vandy. Now, the last time they were a double-digit spread against Bama, they were a 12-point dog. They lost 87-103. Failed to cover that spread barely. But I love what they did against Tennessee last time. Yeah, I'm intrigued with this 13 here. I think it's a lot of points. Vandy played them very hard last time. Despite how bad they've been kind of everywhere else, they just play Tennessee very good. So I'm gonna take a shot with Vanderbilt plus 13 on the road today. Next matchup, we got Wisconsin versus Purdue. Purdue opening up as a 5.5 point home favorite with the over/under at 150. Wisconsin coming into this matchup 19-5. Purdue 19-6. Head-to-head, Purdue 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Wisconsin on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Iowa win. Purdue, they are coming off a Michigan loss, ending their 4-game winning streak they were on. Wisconsin, 5-1 covering against Purdue. They're 6-1 covering the spread right now. 4-1 covering on the road. Purdue 10-2 covering the spread. The overs hit in 8 of their last 10 against Wisconsin. Yeah, a classic. I mean, this is a classic ranked matchup. Two really good teams. Both been good covering the spread. I'm liking the points with Wisconsin here. Playing well right now. Nice 3-game stretch from them. They've been good covering against Purdue, which is what you want to see. And they've been good covering on the road, which is also what you want to see from a road dog. I'll take a shot with Wisconsin plus 5.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got Houston versus Arizona. Houston opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over/under at 137.5. Houston coming into this matchup 20-3. Arizona 17-7. Head-to-head, Arizona 3-2 in the last 5 head-to-head meetings. Houston 9-1 in their last 10. They're coming off a Baylor win. Arizona 8-2 in their last 10. They're coming off a Kansas State 3-point loss. Great matchup here. Both two really great teams. Houston 10-0 on the road. They've been pretty dominant on the road here. Arizona 9-0 at home. I mean, this is a crazy game. 10-0 on the road, 9-0 at home. They're 6-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in Arizona's 4 of their last 5. Yeah, and Arizona's kind of owned the head-to-head battle here. This one's tough here. It really is a true pick-em. I don't know. I kind of lean Houston. I just like the way they've played. I'm looking at a lot of their games. A lot of nice wins for Houston. And then Arizona, coming off a tough loss here. I don't know. I like Houston. I just love the fact they've been so dominant on the road. 12-1 against the Big 12. Yeah, going to be a battle here. Going to be a fun one, but I think Houston takes it. Give me Houston minus 1.5 and money line on the road today. Next matchup, we got Texas Tech versus Oklahoma State. Texas Tech opening up as a 9-point road favorite with the over/under at 149.5. Texas Tech coming into this matchup 19-5. Oklahoma State 12-12. Head-to-head, Oklahoma State 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Texas Tech, they are coming off a Arizona State win, 111-106. They just played Oklahoma State, 6 games ago, beat them 64-54. Oklahoma State's been a real struggle for them, 3-7 in their last 10, coming off a 1-point TCU loss. Texas Tech 7-1 on the road, where they've been really good. The overs hit in Oklahoma State's 9 of their last 12 against Texas Tech. I just don't have much confidence in Oklahoma State. Texas Tech's been playing very well here, and I think I'll take Texas Tech -9 and money line on the road today. Next matchup, we got Missouri versus Georgia. Missouri opening up as a 2.5 point road favorite with the over/under at 146. Missouri coming into this matchup 18-6. Georgia 16-9. Head-to-head, Missouri 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Missouri coming off an Oklahoma win. Georgia 3-7 in their last 10 on a 2-game losing streak, coming off an A&M loss. Yeah, Georgia hasn't really played well here lately. Missouri 9-2 covering the spread. They're 6-3 against Georgia, so they've been pretty strong head-to-head here. Georgia just 2-5 covering the spread. Yeah, I'm just trying to love with the last 10 from Georgia. They've been a mess. And you got Missouri. They've been pretty solid here. And yeah, Yeah, they've been good against Georgia, good covering the spread. I think I got to take Missouri minus 2.5 and money line on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got Auburn versus Alabama. Huge matchup here. Bama opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 172. Auburn coming into this matchup 22-2. Bama 19-3. Head-to-head, Bama 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. You got Auburn coming off a Vanderbilt win 80-68. Bama, they are on a 7-game winning streak coming off a Texas win. I mean, this is a dominant matchup here. Auburn, the numbers are really going to be great for both teams. Let's look. Yeah, Auburn 15-1 in their last 16. They're 6-0 on the road, 4-2 covering against Bama. Bama 10-1 at home on a 7-game win streak, 10-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 6 of their last 9 against Auburn. Yeah, this is a really tough one here. Two really great teams here. Both have had good success here, and Auburn really great on the road. Bama great at home. That's what makes it really tough here. I just love these games. I always love taking the dogs if I can. I love the points. I just think we're going to get a great matchup. Give me Auburn plus 2.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got Cincinnati versus Iowa State. Iowa State opening up as an 11.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 138. Cincinnati coming into this matchup 15-9. Iowa State 19-5. Head-to-head, Iowa State 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. You got Cincinnati on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Utah win. Iowa State on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a UCF win. Cincinnati just 2-5 covering against Iowa State. Iowa State 19-1 at home. They've been pretty dominant at home. 9-4 covering the spread here, coming off 2 dominating wins. Their wins, for the most part, have been pretty dominating, except from Texas Tech. 5 of their last 6 wins have been by double digits, so they've been pretty dominant in the win. When they do win, and this just looks like another kind of dominating win at home for Iowa State, and I'll take Iowa State minus 11.5 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got Stanford versus Duke. Duke opening up as an 18.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 140.5. Stanford coming into this matchup 16-9. Duke 21-3. Head-to-head, Duke's 1-0 in their only time they've played each other. 1-0 covering the spread. They beat them by 11. Stanford 1-3 in their last 4, coming off a Georgia Tech loss. Duke coming off a big Cal win, 78-57. They're 9-1 in their last 10. Stanford 0-5 covering the spread right now. 1-8 in February. They're 1-5 covering against the ACC. Duke 10-0 at home. 13-1 against the ACC. I just don't know if I could bet against Cooper Flag at home. Yeah, these are all important games here. A lot of Duke's wins, and I'm pretty dominating here. I just think we're going to get a big win from Duke here at home. I'll take Duke minus 18.5 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. Ole Miss opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 147. Mississippi State coming into this matchup 17-7. Ole Miss 19-6. Head-to-head, Mississippi State 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 6-4 covering the spread. Mississippi State 4-6 in their last 10. Been a real struggle for Mississippi State. Last time they played Ole Miss, they beat them 84-81. That was in mid-January. Ole Miss on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a South Carolina win. 2 games in a row. I mean, they've been in a lot of close games. Mississippi State 1-8 covering the spread right now. Ole Miss 4-1 in their last 5. They're 11-2 at home. They play good at home here. Got some momentum with this 3-game stretch they're on. I think they're going to get revenge after losing to Mississippi State last time. They're at home where they've played very well. Mississippi State's played them very good though. So, watch out for Mississippi State. But I think Ole Miss gets it done today at home. I'll take the Rebels -4 and money line. Next matchup, we got Kentucky versus Texas. Texas opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 159.5. Kentucky coming into this matchup 17-7. Texas 15-10. Head-to-head, Kentucky's 1-0 in their only head-to-head meeting. Kentucky, they're on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Tennessee win. Texas on a 3-game losing streak coming off a bad Bama loss, a Vandy loss, Arkansas loss, so a bad 3-game stretch from Texas. Kentucky 11-5 covering in February. They're 10-4 on a Saturday, 4-1 covering on the road on a Saturday. Interesting info there. Texas 4-9 against the SEC. They've really struggled against the SEC here. You got Kentucky coming into this playing good. Texas on a little bit of a slump right now. And I think it's a good spot for Kentucky. I love the points on the road here. I'll take Kentucky +3. Next matchup, we got Michigan State versus Illinois. Illinois opening up as a 6.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 157. Michigan State coming into this matchup 19-5. Illinois 17-8. Head-to-head, Michigan State 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Michigan State 1-3 in their last 4. Coming off an Indiana loss. Tough little stretch from Michigan State. Illinois on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a UCLA win. Michigan State, they just played Illinois on January 19th, beat them 80-78 in a close one. So they have the head-to-head win under their belt here. Michigan State 4-2 on the road right now. Haven't been the best against Illinois, but they beat them head-to-head already this year. Illinois 16-4 at home. They play very good at home here. I'm loving the points with Michigan State, though. I mean, we saw it was a 2-point game last time. Two very good teams here. I'm loving the points on the road for the Spartans, and I'll take Michigan State +6.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got South Carolina versus Florida. Florida opening up as a 14.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 144. South Carolina coming into this matchup 10-14. Florida 21-3. Head-to-head, Florida 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. South Carolina, they've lost their last 10. It's bad for South Carolina. They just played Florida on January 22nd. Florida beat them by 1. It was actually a very close game there. So yeah, they actually played them very well. Florida on a 3-game winning streak coming off a Mississippi State win. Florida's coming into this pretty hot here, 8-2 in their last 10. South Carolina 0-5 on the road. Florida 19-1 at home. That's been really good for Florida, really bad for South Carolina. I'm just looking at their spreads. They surprisingly have been in a lot of close games. 3-point game against Auburn, against Vandy. They played very well with how bad they've been. Coming off. I mean, they've been covering pretty good. They're 6-3 covering the spread right now. Played Florida very well last time. Their only bad loss here recently was, it was Bama, and that was over a month ago. They lost by 20. They played Kentucky, lost by 13 2 games ago. Georgia by 11. Everything else has been very close. Oklahoma by 20. But they've had a lot of close games. This one's tough. Florida's just so good at home. I think we get a dominating game from Florida. They're coming off, I'd say, 3 easy games or easy wins for them against a pretty tough opponent, especially that Auburn one. That was very impressive. I just can't back South Carolina. They played them very well last time. I think I got to take Florida minus the points at home today. Then the last matchup, we got Kansas versus Utah. Kansas opening up as a 6.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 145.5. Kansas coming into this matchup 17-7. Utah 13-11. Head-to-head, Kansas 1-0 in their 1 head-to-head meeting. Kansas coming off a Colorado win. Utah on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Cincinnati loss. Kansas 10-5 in their last 15. The unders hitting 7 of their last 9 on the road. Utah hasn't really played well. Kansas has been pretty spotty here lately. Yeah, haven't been the best covering the spread. Kansas just 1-5 covering the spread. Not what you love to see, but I will say Utah's, they've been 7 and 8 point dogs the last 2 games, have not been able to cover. Yeah, I think I got to roll with Kansas. Not in love with Utah. Kansas has struggled covering the spread here, but I think they, today's a new day. I think they can bounce back and beat this pretty mid Utah team. I'll take Kansas minus 6.5 and money line on the road in this one. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Go ahead, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. Good luck with all your picks and parlays today, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.